Ganesh Singh, Leroy Phillips, and Kevin Douglas were selected as part of the West Indies team to the World Cup following outstanding performances in the regional tournament last year. However, to date, the cricketers have only secured their airfare from Guyana to New York and require $1.1 million more of the $1.8 million budget, which was significantly cut from the original budget of $2.5 million.
The three of us that are going from Ghana, two are B1s and one is a B3. If Leroy and myself, who are B1s, do not go to this tournament, it would be impossible for the West Indies team to play. Reason being, they only have three B1s from Jamaica and Barbados that are already traveling, and you need at least four B1s to play. Leroy is undoubtedly, at this point in time, the best B1 batsman in the Caribbean. I myself, well, I consider myself a veteran in the game, but I'm still considered one of the better, if not the best, B1 bowler in the Caribbean. So the two of us, are critical components in this whole West Indies blind cricket makeup. And that is why it's so essential. Kevin Douglas is one of the upcoming stars in the B3 categories. That is the category with some sight.
Since the West Indies Cricket Council for the Blind and Visually Impaired is in no position to assist financially, the players have to seek their own funding. It is understood that the budgets for all the other players from the different territories in the West Indies team are already covered. Singh, Phillips, and President of the Guyana Blind Cricket Association, Cecil Morris, are now calling on government and corporate Guyana for help in meeting the outstanding sum.
We really call on the government, through the Ministry of Sports, even President Granger can intervene. We really desperately need this $1.1 million more to get our tickets from New York to India and back. That doesn't include a stipend. We'll go broke. We don't matter once we get food, but it's just for us to get to India. It's critical and it's essential.
We would definitely encourage persons out there who are capable of supporting us through this process to make it an eventful one so that we can get our tickets and so forth sorted to India ASAP, because that's what it is right now. We've been practicing, we've been preparing entirely for this entire tournament. For me, it's a big event because it's my first. Ganesh has been in a few before, but I'm seriously looking forward to my first World Cup experience this year.
I have been in blind cricket from the inception, and I see what blind cricket can do for our youngsters. And I'm really appealing to John Public out here to come on board, especially the government, because all the guys that are making it in Guyana in a big way right now that are blind is guys that played blind cricket. And because of the exposure, and I can talk, I played in the first tournament, and after doing the practice for a couple of months, although I'm old and all the rest of it, it did so much for me in terms of my confidence. So I could well imagine, as Ganesh said, the guys that when they go to India and they have the experience, what kind of, confidence they will be oozing with when they come back.
The Blind Cricket T20 World Cup, to be held in multiple cities in India, will start on January 28 and end on February 17. It will feature 10 teams. Reporting for Newsroom, I'm Avinash Ramzan.